welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for August the 12th through August the 18th. This is the second time I am recording these readings. I neglected to open up the software for my mic on my computer because it's new and I'd forgotten that I had to do that. So I recorded everything without audio. Anyway, these things are sent to try us, aren't they? And it kind of worked out because I had a workshop yesterday and I would have been editing in between and I wouldn't have been there 100%. So these are going to be out and I'm going to get them up as quickly as possible. If you are new, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really hope that you come back and that you enjoy these readings. Remember, these are collective. These readings are for the collective. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't assume everything I say here relates to you or your life. If you would like a personal, more in-depth reading, I would be happy to give you that. Click on this link or go to my website, which all the links are below. These are for your sun, moon and rising, by the way, so check those out too. And the links to all the links that you need will be in the show more section below. What else? If you are returning, guys, I really appreciate your loyalty and support of my channel. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And also, if you would like to support me in another way, please check out my Patreon page. And I want to thank all my patrons. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You can donate once or donate monthly, as little as $1 a month, and that helps me in a huge way. It helps me with equipment and getting and the time to get these videos out on time. Now, my readings come in 3 sections, and there will be skipped time stamps below in the show more section. Also, there's an intro, which is this. There is the astrology report, and after that the tarot card reading. So you will, if you're checking your sun, moon and rising, you'll be able to skip to those times. So everything is below. So without further ado, let's go to your reading, shall we? Please excuse me, I am really hot. This mic is so sensitive I can't put my fan or anything on. It's not that it's really hot, it's just extremely humid. Okay, so what's going on this week astrologically? Wow, a lot. We have this huge full moon in Aquarius. Now, full moons are when the moon and the sun are opposite each other, right? So the moon is in Aquarius and the sun is in Leo. Now, think of the Leo as the heart, right? Leo is heart-centered. It's all about love. It's all about putting love out there. And Aquarius is all about the intellect, and it's about community and humanitarianism, right? So the mind without the heart doesn't have any empathy, and the heart without the mind doesn't have any self-awareness. So when the two meet, it is a perfect coming together, and when you can make a decision with your mind and your heart, it's true intelligence, right? So the moon is in Aquarius, the sun is in Leo, and they are playing this seesaw game, right? I don't know about you, but I am very sensitive to full moons. First of all, I'm a Cancer, and so I'm really tuned in to the moon, and I'm a Leo rising, so this will really affect me. Now, the interesting thing about this full moon is that there are 4 planets in Leo. And Leo is a fire sign, it's passionate. And Venus is exactly conjunct, almost to the minute. Let me have a look. How many? It's 22 degrees. Yeah, there's about 20 minutes, 21 minutes between them. But they are almost on top of each other, the Sun and Venus. So this is really an accentuation of love. Now, Venus is the goddess of love, right? And relationship. But she's not all, she's not like, depending on which sign she's in. She's not like the moon that's maternal love. I mean, she can be very moody and sensual and sexual, and there's a lot of energy here, right? And there's a push-pull, so maybe some difficulty in relationships, especially we have Mars also in Leo and Mercury in Leo. And there are some squares going on. Now, squares are contentious. They're not easy aspects, right? So Mercury, all this is happening at the same time as this full moon. So Mercury is squaring Uranus. So, Mercury is the intellect. And look, Leo is about joy, having fun, the inner child, if you will, right? So it's about allowing that to come out. It's about really enjoying yourself. It's such a beautiful energy, all 4 planets, but they are, Leo is a fixed sign, right? So you may need to look at where you are digging your heels in. Can you give a little? Something's got to give with these squares because the moon is also square to Uranus at the same time. So there's got to be some give and take here. Something will give along the way. We don't know what, because Aquarius is a fixed sign, and with the 4 planets in Leo, that's more fixed energy. So there's a lot of, head-butting, right? There's a lot of head-butting. And Uranus is in Taurus. So that's another fixed sign. So there's all this, contentious energy going around this week. So we really need to kind of take a moment and go heart-centered. Put love first. Try to put joy out there. Really enjoy yourself. Do your best to enjoy yourself. It may be difficult with all these aspects happening. We also have Jupiter square to Neptune. That's a whole other story. It's not exact, but yes, that's approaching. Now, we're also feeling this Sunday, the 11th, Jupiter stationed direct, right? So that means he stands still. Jupiter's a male. He stands still, and he's about to go forward. This, in September, I'm just going to quickly mention that in September, October, November, things are really going to speed up. Look, Mercury is already speeding up. It's going fast. So we're going to feel that momentum going forward. So, good energy is ahead. And this is really good that Jupiter's going forward. Things will pick up momentum. We'll start to feel that fast energy, and we'll feel that we're finally getting somewhere, because we've had so many planets in retrograde. And of course, Uranus has just, went retrograde at the same time as Jupiter went forward. With Uranus kind of rules, is in the sky. It's like lightning, it's thunder, it's kind of, up there. Taurus, it's in the sign of Taurus. So Taurus is pulling it towards the earth, right? That's, a lot of stuff is happening with our planet right now. Now, what I will say about Uranus going retrograde, I feel that it will give us a little reprieve to, it will go direct in January 2020. So we can prepare for that time for it to go direct in January. So it's going to give us a little kind of, reprieve, if you will. And it'll kind of, as it goes backwards, you will have a chance to prepare, to put to cross your T's and dot your I's. And I just want to mention this with Jupiter station direct. So Jupiter is to standstill, right? It's really slowed down, ready to go direct because it's been retrograde. So when this happens, all the qualities of Jupiter will be amplified. So, listen, Jupiter is the planet of abundance. And so, of course, our ego is going to really play into that. But I do want to mention, right, that when Jupiter goes direct and with all, Jupiter just enhances and expands whatever you're focused on. So really be cautious. Whatever you focus on and what you believe, what you plan for, this is a really good time to make intentions. It really is a great time to write things down, to be really clear about where you're going, what you want, and how you want to do it. Because if you're focusing on that, Jupiter will expand that for you. So be really, if you're focused on the problem and being mired and being stuck and terrible things happening, well, then that will expand. So keep that in mind. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to the tarot card section of your reading for August the 12th through August the 18th. And one last shuffle for you on screen. This is for Scorpio. What wonderful guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Scorpio for this coming week? Okay, 3 cards for Scorpio, please. 3 cards for Scorpio. 3 cards for Scorpio. There's 1. 2 more cards for Scorpio, please. 2 more cards for Scorpio. 2. 1 more card. Oh, this is so interesting. It's like this is my second time recording. It's like a mirror of of the reading where the audio didn't come out. I'm laughing because one of my subscribers on YouTube wanted me to post the readings without the audio so that he could do voiceover and do his own reading. That might be funny. Oh, maybe I should put a poll up and see if people want to do that. I don't know. That might not be a very good experiment. Might backfire. This is for Scorpio. These are clarifying cards for Scorpio. What wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information can you give Scorpio for this coming week? Please clarify. Oh, very interesting. Please clarify. And please clarify. Okay. Wow, this is so amazing. Okay, so let's look at your cards. Okay, the first card out for you is the Ace of Wands. Then you have the Hanged Man. And then you have the Four of Pentacles, followed or clarified by the Queen of Cups. And Then you have the Page of Wands clarified by the Page of Cups. Okay. Passion and emotion, darling. It's all about passions and emotions. Well, here we have the Ace of Wands, and this is an opportunity. It's a passionate opportunity. It's something that you're really excited about. So it is a little spark that starts a flame, that can light a fire, that, you know, can grow into a blazing bonfire. So the Ace of Wands is an opportunity. Now, clarifying this opportunity is the Hanged Man. So there may be a situation that you're not seeing as an opportunity, or you're not seeing how it can, what's the word I want to say, benefit you in some way. But this could be a situation. This could be kind of an argument or a conflict that hasn't kind of come out, but you feel kind of impassioned by it. And the Hanged Man that just came to me is asking you, there's a pause in action. This is asking you to look at this situation from a different perspective, because I feel that you have kept your feelings about this situation inside, and you haven't been able to articulate them or address them, and you're holding on to it in some way. And look, yeah, you've got the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to something. There's something that you're not expressing with a friend, a partner, a lover, you know, a family member. It's a relationship, and you're not expressing something. You're holding on to something. Perhaps somebody's hurt you in a way, or, you know, slighted you in some way, and you're just holding on to it. And it's interesting. Well, you know, this is kind of quintessentially what Scorpios do. They're so intensely sensitive, and people can hurt them, and usually the people that have hurt them are completely oblivious to how they've hurt them. And Scorpios don't understand how they can't know that. But, you know, give them the opportunity to step up to the plate, because I'm sure they don't intend to hurt you. So that hurt that you hold on to then becomes a resentment, and there's anger, and there's frustration, and you might come out, it might come out in other ways. Look, this is the Queen of Cups. You're being asked to, look, in part of taking care of yourself is expressing how you feel when you feel it. And it's an emancipating experience when you can actually tell someone how, liberating, let's put it that way. It's a liberating experience when you tell someone how you feel as you're feeling it, because it's a genuine, authentic feeling. And I think that perhaps some of you don't feel worthy, or you don't feel that your feelings are valid. Perhaps that, you know, when you were younger they weren't validated, and so you push them further down, right? And you don't allow them out. Now these are emotions. The Queen is all about, you know, the Cups are all about emotions. And the Queen is also here saying when she comes into a reading, it's about kind of taking care of yourself and pampering yourself. And look, the next card is the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is another opportunity, and it's passionate. And guess what? You have the Page of Cups clarifying it. You have passion and emotion, a lot of passion and emotion this week. And it is we've got this full moon in Aquarius, and the sun is in Leo. So it's all about the mind and the heart meeting. This is really important for you to express your feelings in a very authentic, calm and tranquil way, and release what you're holding on to by expressing them. And, you know, sometimes we just need to let people know when they've hurt us, or when we're so sensitive that pain really gets to us. And it's hard for us to, it's hard for you to express that pain at the time because you are so hurt. So I think that these 2 pages also are saying you're ready to move on from that. You're ready to move on. It's going to be so much better for you to express those feelings and to move on. This is a message for you. And, passion and emotions, they have this wonderful aspect, and they also have the not so, passion. The other side of passion can be, anger, right? And it can be frustration. And there's sensual passion, and then there's, the other kind of passion. And then you have emotions. So emotions are elation and happiness, and then sadness, depression, and, anger yet again. Express them. Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on social media with your friends, family, loved one. Please help me grow this channel, and comment. I answer every comment, and I really appreciate feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.